What's up, Tiger fans? Welcome back to another episode of Tiger Talk TV. I am the Corey C. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast so you do not miss a single upcoming episode. You can find us on the Apple Podcast app, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. So be sure to follow the show and tell every Tiger that you know. And remember, when you support Tiger Talk TV, it all helps the cause, which is the I love Jackson State University. All right, we are back with a fan favorite. He is beloved by Tiger Nation. He needs no introduction. Let's bring him up. Gerardo Baeza, aka
Yeah,
G Baby. Welcome to Tiger Talk TV.
I appreciate you for having me, Mr. Corey.
Hey man, we're happy to have you. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm doing good. I just got off of work and came back, hopped on the podcast.
Long overdue, man. We should have had you on a long time ago, but hey, better late than never. I know you're getting ready for the season. Fall camp will be starting soon, so we definitely did not want to bother you once that kicks off. So, figure we go ahead and bring you on. Hey, the fans have been waiting for you. You know the fan base loves you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get to know you. Let's learn a few interesting things and fun facts about G Baby. I want to start with that nickname. I've always wondered, how did that come about? How did you get the name G Baby?
So I got my nickname G Baby. I was actually at before I went to Jackson State, I went to Kentucky State,
Mhm.
and my teammates started calling me G Baby. I'm assuming because honestly, I really don't know why they started calling me G Baby, but it stuck with me all the way until here in Jackson. Coach Ricard started
Yep.
calling me G Baby when he was here, and it just stuck with me ever since.
So a teammate just randomly came up with the name and called you that, and you liked it well enough to keep it, to adopt it.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
when you got to Jackson State, did Coach Ricard know that they were calling you that, or he happened to call you that as well? Like, how did he know that that's where you were called?
I remember he had asked me, right. He said, "Oh, do you have a nickname?"
Okay.
Because I'm assuming my name's hard to say because
Yeah.
Gerardo
Yeah.
or Gerardo,
Hmm.
and I just told him they used to call me G Baby, and everybody's called me G
For
Baby ever
sure.
since.
Yeah. It works. It works. It works. So, other than that nickname, give me a fun fact. Tell me something about G Baby that will probably catch us off guard that we won't be expecting. It can be something funny, something just interesting, something that you like to do.
I mean, I'd say I'm a simple guy.
What are some hobbies that you like to do outside of football?
Some hobbies I like to do outside of football. I don't do it often, but I like to play soccer. I like
Okay.
to play video games,
Yeah.
talk with my family, and I'm trying to start a new hobby, reading books.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do some reading.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Talk about that family structure. You have come from a big family, you have siblings.
Yes, I have a big family. I have two older brothers and a little sister, and I have
Mm.
a lot of cousins.
A lot of cousins. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have cousins in Milwaukee. I have cousins in Pennsylvania, Florida,
Okay. All over.
Georgia, mm, California,
Wow.
and in Mexico.
Okay. Okay. Have you been to Mexico?
Yes, sir. I've been probably like, I want to say around like 8 times, maybe.
Okay. So you've been there a lot. Tell us about G Baby as an actual baby, like growing up. What were you like and what were you into?
I mean, I grew up playing soccer my whole life. Like, as long as I could remember, I'd always be playing soccer, kicking a ball,
Mhm.
always playing outside with my friends. And I'd also like to ride my bike a lot, just
Mm.
cruise around with my friends in the neighborhood. And honestly, other than that, I would always just be outside playing with my friends.
And where was that? Talk about where you're from, starting with where you were born and then where you actually grew up.
So I was born in Westchester, Pennsylvania. And when I was around like 3 years old, maybe, yeah, 3 years old, I moved to Alabama, Boaz, Alabama, and I
Mm.
was raised in Boaz, Alabama.
And was there a lot of soccer there in Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I would always go with my friends to play soccer all the time. Like as long as I could remember and ride my bike with them.
So soccer came before football, right?
Yes, sir.
When did football come into the picture and how did that start?
So when I was in, I want to say seventh grade, I tried out for the varsity soccer team,
Hmm.
and my Coach Manny Aragon, he ended up being like the soccer coach at the time, or he's still the coach now,
Wow.
and he was a football coach at the time, and he was a kicker also for Boaz High School,
Hmm.
and he wanted me to go try out and see how I was doing like kicking wise, and he liked the way I kicked, and he developed me into who I am now.
How was that transition from soccer to football? Did you take to it right away? Were you good right away, or did it take some adjusting and some? Obviously, it took a lot of practice, but did it take some time?
Yeah, it definitely took some time. I mean, this is I was doing the math the other day. This is my 10th season kicking.
Mm.
So it's definitely taken time to little by little perfecting my craft, and but like I would say like I was always good at kicking cuz I mean, I kicked the soccer ball my whole life. So it wasn't like really hard to get into football kicking,
Hmm.
but there's so many little things that matter, just like in anything, like
Yeah.
a quarterback or a DB or a linebacker. It's all about technique.
Did you continue playing soccer once you started playing football, and did you play it throughout your high school days?
Yes, sir. I played up until my senior year of high school, and I mean, I didn't think about it at the time that like the dang, I'm not gonna play soccer no more with my teammates, but
Hmm.
like it went by so quick that now looking back at it, I wish I could like get on the field with my boys again.
Yeah. So when did you know that football would be the sport that would take you to the next level and not soccer?
Mm, I knew around like my sophomore year, going into my junior year,
Okay.
I started taking football more seriously. I started training with Coach Mike McCabe with one-on-one kicking, like when
Mm.
I was a freshman in high school, and he was telling me that like I'm a good kicker, that I should pursue football. So,
Mhm.
and also Manny Aragon, the one who got me into kicking, he was telling me to focus on kicking,
Mhm.
and I would definitely not be in this situation without them.
Do you remember when you got that first football offer, that scholarship offer, and how did that feel?
Yes, I remember actually it was my senior year at the end of the season. Actually, my senior year at the end of the season,
Mm.
I got my first and only offer from Kentucky State
Wow.
and HBCU in Frankfort,
Yeah.
Kentucky.
So towards the end of your senior year, before you got that offer, were you starting to get nervous and thinking, "Man, maybe I won't get an offer. Maybe this is it."
Honestly, I felt like I kept a positive mindset the whole time. I knew I have God on my side, so I never gave up. I always stayed working, and I knew the moment would come, and I ended up signing with Kentucky State
Mm.
in February
Okay. So you
of my
signed in
senior
February.
year.
Awesome. Talk about that time at Kentucky State. I know you were there for a year. What do you remember about it? What stands out to this day about it?
I mean, what stood out of my experience at Kentucky State, it was honestly like a family brotherhood when I was out there, and I still talk to some of my old teammates to this day.
Mhm.
And I ended up going 8 for 10 on field goals at my time over there at Kentucky State.
So what went into your decision to go ahead and leave Kentucky State after just 1 year?
Honestly, I felt like I could have been gotten a bigger stage,
Okay.
and I took my chances and I hit the portal
Wow.
after my spring of my freshman year.
Okay. So you wanted to have an opportunity to go up to the D1 level.
Yes, sir.
You came to Jackson State during the Coach Prime era. Who from that staff recruited you, and what was that recruitment like?
The funny story is, I remember when I got called. I got called by Coach Ricard,
Yeah,
and
Alan Ricard.
uh, Mike McCabe, and Ben Fentress with one on one. They helped me get into, like, they helped me in my recruiting process. And
Hmm.
I was actually working with my brother and my uncle in construction, and I got a call, and Coach Ricard ended up telling me to come try out, like probably like 2 days after, and then I went, and he called me like the next day telling me to come back next week, and
Hmm.
that's when I came to Jackson State.
Yeah. Did you know much about Jackson State at the time, especially with Coach Prime being here, was making national headlines? Were you following that? Were you familiar with the program?
Yes, sir. I was familiar with like everything Coach Prime was doing with Jackson State, and I thought this was like a great, and I still think this is a great
Hmm.
opportunity being here at Jackson State.
Yeah. So you make that jump up to the Division 1 level, and you played right away at Jackson State alongside Alejandro Mata. He had
Yeah,
27 touchbacks in 2022. Talk about that season and what it was like under Coach Prime.
man, that year it went by so quick, like these past couple years, but it was nice. I mean, I enjoyed every single experience, every practice, every game, every flight to the game. That was my first year ever flying to any of my games.
Hmm.
And I mean, I really thank God for giving me this opportunity to play for Jackson State.
Right, right. And then you went into 2023, the first year under Coach TC Taylor as the starting kicker. But I know you faced some major challenges that year, both personally and football related. Share with us what you can about 2023 and how you were able to push through all that adversity.
Yes, sir. So 2023 fall camp, I was feeling good. And then into like my first week, I would say like I started having this hip pain, and I ended up getting hurt against FAMU, and um, I ended up having surgery that year, November 9th, 2023.
Mhm,
And actually, before, while all that was going on, like my family's house burned. It
mhm.
was September 23rd to no, September 24th when my family's house burned, my parents' house burned.
Wow. Wow. I know that was tough for you. I saw a lot of support for you though on social media. A lot of teammates, former teammates, Mata, Matt, know people like that, just really saying, "Hey, whatever you guys can do to help." So, what did that mean to you?
Man, that meant the world to me. That's like my brothers having my back when my family's not. My family had a big downturn in their life. It meant the world to me though. Like even Jackson State, they helped me out so much and my family, and I really appreciate everyone that helped out
Yeah,
from the bottom of my heart.
yeah, absolutely. 2023 on the field for Jackson State. I know you weren't there playing, but it presented some unprecedented moments for the team. They were left without a kicker or a punter for a few games. I know you remember that. First, what was it like for you having to sit back and watch that and not be able to be out there? Because I know you were dying to be able to get out there and help your team, especially considering that you could do both. They needed a kicker and a punter. So, what was it like just seeing that and not being able to come to the rescue?
Honestly, it was a lot mentally towards me, and like I mean, I wish I could have done something to help the team out at the time, but I mean, I physically couldn't,
Right.
and yeah,
Yeah. I know that
I
was
messed
tough.
up right there.
I know that was tough. I know that was tough for you. But a positive note, the bright side, history came from that. History was made that year as Leilani Armenta became the first female in SWAC history to play in a football game. And I know she's mentioned you in a ton of her interviews. Talk about the role that you played in getting her on the team and how that relationship has evolved as teammates.
Honestly, from the beginning, I remember I was talking with Avery Salerno, the
Mhm,
snapper at the time, and we were seeing like that, like, oh, she kicked in high school, and we asked if she wanted to be on the team, and she came out to try out, and she ended up kicking good.
Mhm.
And throughout that whole season, I was helping her with her form and everything.
Yeah. How proud of her were you just sitting back watching?
I was proud.
I bet. I bet. Yeah. And then you mentioned Avery Salerno. I don't think enough was said during that time about him moving from long snapper, as you mentioned, to punter and doing a commendable job considering he had never punted before. How impressive was that, seeing him fill in at punter?
Man, it was honestly funny at first, but I mean, he was doing everything he could to help the team, and props for him, you know. And but the funny thing is, like at practice, like he would sometimes practice like punting just to mess around because his one of his uncles was a punter,
Okay.
and like he always thought that he was better than Matt, but
No, no chance. No chance. But he would mess around punting before he actually had to become the punter, you mean?
yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So he's not knowing that he was actually going to end up. Is that how he caught the coach's attention? Or when it came down to needing a punter, did he go to the staff? Do you remember how that worked? Did he go to the staff and say, I can do it? Or did they notice that he was already doing it in practice?
I don't know how exactly it went down, but I know that more than likely Avery went up to them saying, "Oh,
Okay,
I could punt,"
good.
because
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Avery would put everything down for the team.
No, that sounds like him. I can see him going up to this coach and saying, hey, I can do it. I can totally see him doing that.
Yeah.
All right, that's funny though. But fast forward to this past season, 2024, you had a historic year. You were ranked seventh in the nation in field goals per game, ninth in the nation in scoring. You set three single season school records, field goals, extra points, and consecutive extra points. You were named second team all SWAC by the coaches, which should have been first team. And that's not me being biased. The numbers clearly back that up. But you were also named Phil Steele All SWAC and honorable mention Associated Press All American. Have you had a chance to really sit back and let all that sink in? I know that's a
Honestly,
lot.
when I first seen all those awards, thank God that I showcased my skills that I've been working for so long. But I mean, I try not to let that. I don't let that get in my head because I
Hmm.
know I got to keep on working. I'm not where I want to be yet.
Yeah, great accomplishments, but the team accomplishments were just as memorable for you. I know SWAC championship and a national championship. Has that sunk in for you?
Yes, sir. I got two rings.
Hmm.
All my rings have came from Jackson State.
Yeah. What was that experience like, just playing in the national, just the run to the national championship game and then playing in it and then ultimately winning it?
The experience was honestly like throughout the whole season, fall camp, summer, we always focused on small details from our shirts being tucked in. And then
Mhm.
when we're running, we want to pass the line and just small details like that. I feel like it keeps the team accountable, and everybody pushes each other to be better. And that's really what it takes to be a championship team.
Mhm. I know the team goal for 2025 is to get better and repeat, and you've constantly already in this interview talked about getting better. So, what are your personal goals, and what are the things you've been working on to get better from last season and try to top what you did?
So throughout this off season, I've been putting a lot of weight training. I've been trying to get more explosive, put on some muscle, and technique wise, I've been like always trying to perfect my craft and do better than I ever have before.
G baby, I've gone on record on Tiger Talk saying that another season like 2024 for you would make you the unquestioned greatest kicker in Jackson State history. Now, we can debate who's the best kicker in JSU history, but your numbers would easily make you the greatest kicker in school history. When you hear something like that, I know you said you don't like for that stuff to go to your head, you like to stay focused, which I get it, but just being in that conversation, when you hear that, what goes through your mind?
Honestly, thank God. Thank God that he's putting me in this situation, these opportunities for me to showcase my skills in kicking, and I just got to keep on pushing, man.
Hmm. Yeah. You're a fan favorite. I mentioned it at the beginning of the interview. Talk about how Tiger Nation has embraced you at an HBCU and what that has meant to you.
Man, it's meant a lot actually. I remember my when my parents had came down for homecoming. Like there was a family that asked me and my family to take a picture with them, and I think that was like I fell in love with the Jackson State fans, Tiger Nation.
Wow. That was special. That meant a lot for the fans to want to take a picture, not only with you, but with your family.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What did your family say about it? Did they talk about it?
Yes, sir. They did. I mean, I feel like it's just something that they wouldn't have expected, and I mean, coming from my parents are from a small rancho in Mexico,
Mm,
and just being from like a place like that to having their son play college D1 football, first generation Mexican American is just like a. I feel like it's a dream come true for them
yeah.
because they wanted their kids to have a better life than they did.
Yeah. I can imagine how proud they are. I can only imagine. And it's not just the fans though, your teammates as well. They love you. So talk about the camaraderie and the brotherhood on the team.
Man, I love the brotherhood here at Jackson State because, I mean, everybody treats each other like family. Nobody thinks they're better than
Mm,
anybody else. No matter who you are, what position you play, like it's a brotherhood in at Jackson State.
love it. Love it. There's a lot of talent on this team. Obviously, we can't wait to see it in person, but I want you to give us a little preview, okay? A sneak peek. So I'm about to put you on the hot seat. Don't get nervous, but I have a few questions for you about the team. So I want to see what your answers are, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the first question is we're going to look at the offense. Give me two players on offense who you can't wait to watch from the sideline.
Jacoby, Travis Terrell. I mean, the
So
whole offense, honestly.
the whole offense.
Yeah, the whole offense. There's not like one person specifically. It's the whole offense and the whole defense.
And what about on defense? Give me somebody on defense who you can't wait to watch.
Honestly, Jeremiah Williams, John Brown,
Yeah.
Lacey.
All those guys up front. You like that D line, huh?
Yes, sir. Ashton, Reed.
Everybody. It's hard to pick one person, right?
Yes, sir. I feel like everybody on both sides.
Okay. How about special teams? Two players on kickoff coverage who you know will make the tackle. You can almost just turn and walk off the field without even looking because you know they're going to make the tackle. Who can you count on?
Hmm. Honestly, that just depends on who Coach Jones wants on the field.
Okay.
That's just who Coach Jones wants, because you could get fired in one day.
Oh well, he definitely knows who to put on the field because whoever he puts out there, you guys don't miss a beat. I talked about just how great that special teams was. Did you have to make any tackles last year? You didn't have to make any, did you? Nobody made it to you.
Yes, I actually did. I got
Okay,
one. I forgot what game it was.
you
I
did.
think it
Okay.
was Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Wow,
I
you
had
saved the
knocked it.
touchdown.
I don't know if I saved the touchdown, but I got him out of bounds.
Okay, okay. I got to go back and watch that. I missed it. All right, so here's a tough one. Gotta give me an answer. There's no right or wrong answer. It's totally an opinion. This will never happen. It's hypothetical. So I just want your opinion. The 2024 national championship team versus the 2025 team. Who wins and what's the final score?
2025,
Ooh,
24-14.
ooh. The 2025 team could put up 24 points on last year's defense.
Yes.
Wow. Man, you're getting everybody excited. We're already excited, but now we can't wait because beating that team. Wow. But no, we've heard that's what we've heard all along that this team is better. So we're not surprised. I know you guys have been working hard to improve, and he brought in a lot of new guys as well. So I'm not surprised by the answer at all. All right, so let's switch it up. If you were on the opposing team, you were playing against Jackson State, and your coach didn't mind kicking the ball to Travis Terrell, would you try to talk him out of it?
100%. I mean, first of all, my first thought is hitting in the back of the end zone.
Okay.
But
Yep. Yep.
I would definitely try to hit it either if Travis is on this side, I'm kicking it this way,
Yeah.
or if he's on this side, I'm kicking it that way.
All right, last one. We're down by 2 points with the ball, final drive of the game, moving into field goal territory. Coach comes to you and asks you, where do we need to get in order for you to be comfortable kicking the field goal? And he says, be totally honest with me. What's the longest field goal attempt that you tell him that you want to take in that scenario? From how far out?
I need a I need a 50 plus this year.
Okay. So you be comfortable with the 50 yarder.
Yes, sir.
All right. What's your longest in your career?
In practice,
I go practice and then game as well.
I've hit a 65,
Oh, okay.
and in game I hit a 53, but they called it back.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I do remember that. Okay. So yeah, you have the leg. Definitely. All right. Good job. We'll let you off the hot seat. We appreciate your honesty. All right. But before we let you go, what excites you the most about this upcoming season?
Running it back,
Hmm.
going back to Atlanta, that's what excites me the most.
Yeah. Yeah. A big year ahead for you. Congratulations on being named preseason first team all swag. How'd that make you feel?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but honestly, I mean, I feel like it didn't change anything because I know like I still want to go 100% this year.
Yeah. Well deserved. You've earned it. Hard work pays off. Having said that, I have a special message for you. Check it out.
Hey, G baby, what's up, brother? It's your boy Ken Clark here, man. First and foremost, just want to tell you how proud we are of you. Congratulations on such a phenomenal 2024 season. You finished as a HBCU national champion. You finished as a record-breaker kicker for Jackson State University, and you were all SWAC. You come into this season as first-team all SWAC selection, and you are the top kicker in the conference. We're happy to have you back. We know you're going to continue to do big things and continue to break records at DI Love. Hey, I just want to come to you real quick, man, on behalf of KC 1400 Collective, and officially welcome you to the team, the KC 1400 brand ambassador team. You've earned it. Your character, your play on the field, everything that we look for ambassadors, it's in you, brother. And we're excited to have you join us. Continue to do big things. I know your family and your teammates are going to be proud of you. I know Coach Vancy Jones is going to be proud of you. We're proud of you. And once again, welcome to the team. Go Tigers. Let's go, G, baby.
So that hard work continues to pay off, man. Congratulations on your NIL deal with the KC 1400 Collective. What does that mean
Hey,
to you?
I appreciate y'all giving me this opportunity, and I won't let y'all down with my performance this year.
Well said. Well said. All right. Before we let you go, man, let us know, what are you studying and what are your goals for after football, career wise?
So I got my bachelor. Thank God I got my bachelor's degree in business administration, and right now I'm pursuing my master's in accounting, and hopefully one day I have my own firm one day.
Hopefully, definitely, it will happen. We know whatever you put your mind to, you'll achieve. So keep
Yes,
up the
sir.
great work on and off the field. Message to the fans. What would you like to say to them?
Tiger Nation, I appreciate y'all for making me feel at home, and thank you to everyone to showing continuous support to me and my teammates and the coaching staff. And I hope to see you all this coming up season in Atlanta.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And who would you like to shout out? Family, friends, former coaches, former teachers, you name it. Just people who have helped you along the way throughout your life, throughout your journey.
I want to give a special shout out to Coach McCabe, Ben Fentress, Manny Aragon, Juan Baeza, Giovanni Baeza, Paola Baeza, Demetrio Chavez, and my parents, Ignacio Baeza and Romelia Medina.
Awesome. And the last thing, give us something in Spanish. Let's give the people a message in Spanish. And what we'll do, we'll check the comments to see who understands it and see who responds to it.
Tiger Nation, gracias por apoyando a mi equipo y seguir yendo a los juegos y nos vemos allá en Atlanta.
Okay. Well, I caught Tiger Nation in Atlanta, so I got to see what you said in between. I have no idea, but one of the Tiger fans, they'll decode the message and they'll respond in the comments. So we'll see. All right, Gerardo Baeza. G baby, man, we appreciate you for coming on. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on the
Thank you.
accolades. Congratulations on becoming a KC 1400 collective ambassador NIL deal. Well deserved. Fans, this means so much to him. I know it means so much to us for your contributions, because I'll be honest, when I reached out to G Baby about coming on the show, he said, well, I'm at work now. Let's do it tonight. Right. So we want to help him out financially. So I know this will go a long way. We want him focusing on football and not have to worry about always going to work. We want him to take a few days off and still be able to take care of the things that he needs to take care of financially. So continue contributing to the KC 1400 Collective. Continue showing these student athletes like G Baby love. All right. We appreciate it, man. Good luck this season. Let's go win 2 more rings.
Yes, sir. You already know. And thank you for having me. And thank you, Tiger Nation, for the continuous support. And I'll see y'all throughout this whole season.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.